Hey guys, it's currently Friday, November. I'm going to be ranking every single item in Chapter 4 in a tier list. So first up we got the Bush Bomb. I'm not a default, so I don't really use it. I mean, I wouldn't delete it, because if you have the right perks, it's good. But I'm going to pop it in meh. Next up we got the Torrent. I don't think it's too bad. It doesn't do the most damage, but it does hit quite a lot, and it does do a good amount of damage to people. And it's got a fair amount of range. I'm going to pop it in solid. Okay, now the Invisibility Gauntlet, Season 3. Honestly, the worst season we've had in Chapter 4 is probably Season 3. And then Season 2 is probably the next one. But I'm going to say, I don't know, I mean, it's not the worst item we've ever had. There's definitely guns that I'd rather not have. But, I think it's meh. I don't think it's elite, because it's not the worst item we've had. Now it comes to Cannon. I'm going to pop it in solid. You got 2 charges. It was good damage. 100 damage? Or 100 something, I don't know. 110 damage for each. And it wasn't that bad. Like, I don't know what happened if you charge it up fully, but it wasn't bad. The new Star Wars guns? I'll pop them solid. They had better aim than what you thought. Yeah. Okay, next up, that's the Deku Smash. I'm going to pop this in must have. 3 charges, insane damage, 1 hit. But remember, you are going, and you're in the air, and you're like really high, and people can shoot you, snipe you, all sorts. The Excalibur. I'm going to pop this at the top of meh. Because it's hard, like, if you can hit your shots, is good. Actually, you know what, we're going to pop it bottom of solid. Okay, Flapjack Rifle, I'm going to pop it up into, I'm going to pop it into must have, because it's actually a pretty good rifle. It did good amount of damage, had a lot of ammo, the recoil wasn't too bad, and I think it was pretty good. Next up, we got the Guardian Shield. I'm going to say, it's definitely better than the Bush Bomb. Actually, we're gonna move that. Yeah, I think the Guardian Shield was meh. That I'm putting up the top of meh because I think it wasn't the worst item ever. Like the Bush Bomb doesn't hide you very well. The Invisibility Gauntlets hide you for a good amount of time. But I don't think it was too bad. Okay, first up we got the first kind of proper gun, apart from the Flapjack. We got the Havoc. I'm gonna put it up in God because it is insane, and we're going to change God to insane as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now the Havoc. I'm going to pop it there. Actually, you know what? It's going to go in front of the Torrent. It's definitely not the worst gun we've had, but it's definitely better than what it was at the start of Season 2. Then we got the Heisted Accelerated Shotgun. God gun. Like, insane. That's all. We got the SMG. I didn't use it as much. I think it's the Blink Mag. But we're going to pop it right there. I think it was a good gun. I didn't use the Twin Mag as much. I didn't like it that much. Must have the Heist Breacher Shotgun. At the start when it was added, it did do a good amount of damage. But I wouldn't say it was like top tier. I would say it's pretty good. So, bottom of must have. And then we got the Run Gun SMG. I'm going to put it up behind the Deku Smash, but in front of the Twin Mag. Because you could have Infinite Sprint, and it was also a P90, so it's pretty good. Purple Holo, solid. It was solid. I don't think it was the best. Like, it was like the Deku Smash, but a little bit worse. The Infiltrator Pump, I'm going to be honest, we need to delete it. Okay, Kinetic Blade, we're going to pop it all the way in God, or Insane. It's actually really good item for movement. It does damage as well, and if you had the blue one, you still could move around, but you had a little bit less movement. And to be honest, it was actually really good, like, bit of movement. The Kinetic Boomerang, and it's going to go on meh. Obviously, if you got it off rip, then obviously you could hit people, and then they could die in about 2-3 shots. it wasn't the worst thing we've ever had. Like, we've had really bad guns and stuff, but I don't think it's the worst gun we've ever had, or thing we've ever had. The lightsabers, I'm gonna pop them up in solid, right next to this, because I'm gonna be honest, we did get the powers this chapter, and I think they were actually pretty good, and I really like them. And we also keep getting Darth Vader every year. I don't really know why. Lock-on pistol, I'd say it's better than the Torrent, because you can still aim and stuff, and it does lock on, but it's not that good. We're gonna pop it worse there. The Mammoth pistol, honestly, must have. It hits pretty big shots, and it's pretty good. The Maven, well, top of me. It's not the worst shotgun we've had. We had better ones, like we had the Auto and the Striker Pump last chapter in Chapter 3, and I like them. Okay, Spider-Man Mythic, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't as good. I wish we had, like, an ability where it's like you could, I don't know, just, like, zap people, because this is the Miles Morales one, and even in any game or movie you see him in, he has electric abilities. Like, why didn't we get those? Like, Spider-Man, and then Web, whatever. Next up we have the Attack on Titan, I forgot the name. Honestly, it was solid. It was definitely solid. It did insane amounts of damage, but it's, yeah, there's so many better movement strategies. The Pulse Rifle, it's pretty insane, I would say. Like, there's definitely been way worse guns than it, but it's probably one of the best guns we've had this chapter. The Red Eye, I would pop it there. It's actually a pretty good gun. Obviously, the Red Eye is probably a lot better. I mean, the Twin Mag Assault Rifle. But it's not the worst gun we've had. It's definitely pretty good, and it's like a pretty good first-person gun. Next up is the Rocket Ram. I'll pop it there. It's a good movement item at the start of the season, but then when people started to get good with the Red Eye, I keep calling it the Red Eye, the Twin Mag Assault Rifle, when people started getting good with that, the Rocket Ram wasn't good. But if you do it the right way, like we'll do, the Gun Shell's better, but yeah, it's alright. Next up we got the Rapid SMG, Scoped SMG. Honestly, not as good as these guns, but probably pretty good. Actually, you know what? It was better than the Excalibur. No, you guys would hate me if I did that. The EMP grenades. Honestly, solid item. Solid item. Gets rid of shield, and you can just immediately get a shotgun and blast anyone. The only gun that isn't on here that is a shotgun is the new pump. That's the sharp, toothy shotgun. But I don't know why that's not on there, but I don't really need it. The hammer. Honestly, probably one of the best movement items we've had apart from the kinetic blade. Yes, you could do damage, and when we first got it, you could damage through walls, but when it got patched to only 3 charges in that, it wasn't as good, didn't do as much damage. But even though it's not as much damage and you can't move as much as you used to, it's still a good weapon or movement item. Slap berries, yeah, they're alright, they're not the best. Slap juice, honestly, is decent. I would agree it's probably better than the Excalibur. It's a good heal item. Really good heal item. Okay, this one is a little bit better. Just that little bit. Sticky grenade launcher. I'm gonna be honest. It's there. It's not a must-have. Like, it's good when you could double with it. Like double pumping, but I'm gonna be honest, it could have a little bit more use, even though, and I do think that they should have made rocket ammo a little bit easier to get. Then we got the Strolly Doll technique. I'm gonna put that right up there. it is definitely not the worst I've had. Like, it's definitely fun. I put it up in there. It was definitely a fun item to use. But, yeah. Actually, I'm actually going to pop it down there, that one. There we go. Okay, next up we got the thermal DMR. Or the tactical. You know what? We're going to pop it bottom of there. It's not the worst. Yeah, actually, you know what? Delete it. I don't like it. Tac pistol. It's, yeah, it's solid. It's a solid pistol. I would agree. It's probably one of the best pistols we've had. Thermal DMR. Get rid of it. We don't need it. Oh, and while we're at it, get rid of that as well. Okay, the Thunder Shotgun. Solid. It's solid. It's a solid item. Okay, the Thunder Spears. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like the Thunder Spears as much. I think it was a little hard to aim because it did go a little bit higher. But I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't the worst item we've ever had. Like, we had the kinetic boomerang. Like, it's not as good. The ice wall, bottom, like, near there. It wasn't, you know, it's not anything big. Like, you can go through it with a rocket ram. But I'm gonna be honest, it's good if in zero builds. Twin mag assault rifle. Probably one of the best guns we've had yet in this chapter. And last but not least, the twin mag assault rifle up right there. So this is my tier list for every gun we've had in chapter 4. Leave a like, subscribe, and show me your tier list and comment down below where you would put the Havoc assault rifle. I mean the Havoc shotgun in the comments below. See you guys next time. Bye bye.